Hello you, and welcome to this very surprising vlog. Why is it surprising? Well, because the day before recording I had absolutely no plans, until I suddenly got a text message saying fancy a trip on the Flying Scotsman, which at first, because it was out of the blue, I found a little bit confusing and had to check that they meant the train and not the Scottish version of Superman. After that was cleared up, I of course said yes. So that's where we are today, on a road trip to see the Flying Scotsman. But what road trip is complete without a stop at Greg's? I hadn't yet had any breakfast, so we were off to get breakfast baps and some drinks. There was also a ham and cheese baguette with my name on it for lunch later. Back on the road, it wasn't long until we reached the car park for the Flying Scotsman. A short walk later and we arrived at Nottingham Transport Heritage Centre, the home of Great Central Railway, and for now the Flying Scotsman too. In the car park we were warned not to get run over by the mini Flying Scotsman. I thought that was a joke, but clearly not. A slightly smaller than advertised train. Don't worry though, the full-size train is here, and after another quick pause to let the mini version go past, we carried on to have a look. I wonder where their toilets are. Oh look, there it is, the Flying Scotsman, the slightly bigger version. Oh no, it's not.
Oh, it's a Tornado.
Oh. It was in fact the Tornado, which I believe they were using as a backup train in case they had problems with the Flying Scotsman. This is not the Flying Scotsman, but the Tornado, which was built a few years ago, something like 10 years ago maybe. I shall check and put the details on the screen. Very nice and shiny. Unlike the Flying Scotsman, the Tornado is not a restored piece of history. It was built completely from scratch in the 1990s and 2000s. After 18 years of hard work, it was finally finished in 2008. You've got an old Trent bus here as well. And just after it, the most important thing for me right now is the toilet block. After a quick toilet break, it was time to watch the Flying Scotsman arrive. And here comes the main event, the Flying Scotsman. Isn't she beautiful? And we were very much looking forward to our ride on the Flying Scotsman. There's some exhibits to see inside the marquee while you're waiting for your train boarding. This little steam locomotive called Cathy. Cathy is a 5-inch gauge 060 coal-fired simplex engine, built in 2002 by J.D. Manns, now owned by NSMEE member Matt Lee. And this is a steam wagon. Very nice. Here are some photos of the Nottingham Society of Model and Experimental Engineers. You could buy food and drinks in the marquee, and there was a limited bar on the train. They are currently reconnecting the two halves of the Great Central Railway, one in Leicestershire and the other in Nottinghamshire where we are now. If you would like to donate to the cause, you can use the QR code on your screen now or visit their website directly. And we're all waiting very patiently to board on the Flying Scotsman. The floodgates have opened and we're off.
That's me clumsy.
I tried getting a quick shot next to the Flying Scotsman, but so did other people. You were able to book some rather fancy and quite expensive carriages directly behind the Flying Scotsman. Unfortunately for me and my not so brilliant ability to walk, our carriage was right down the other end. I think we're at the furthest possible carriage. The events company did provide disabled access for a limited number of wheelchairs. To book these you had to call and arrange your journey. Quite a way down to I, she said. Is this us? Ooh. Good. The seat sinks down a bit. Have you got air conditioning? And there's our air conditioning. Oh yeah, I'll have a Coke please. So Pepsi.
It's not a choice.
It was a very hot day. Warm. There is a limited bar available, but we brought some own supplies in a handy cool bag. And here's our ticket to the adventure. And you get a nice little brochure as well. Sounds like our diesel engine has just started up. I guess we get dragged out by the diesel. Yeah. Started up.
Well, that's right.
And we appear to be on the move.
Yeah. So we used to pick it up from Victoria.
Oh yeah, well my
It was the Eastern line, wasn't it?
Yeah. I'm the eldest, and I got my sister at eldest, and my sister in Dave. Well, I'll be down there today.
Appear to be doing some work on the line. Don't go very fast.
No, it's making this 1 mile journey last. It's 100 mile an hour run to Scotland.
When you board, you can mention the toilet. Thank you. It'll be along with the green trolley.
It was at this point neither of us was looking where we were going. Due to this, we completely missed the junction where we joined some new tracks, which led to a lot of confusion when we started going backwards, thinking that we were heading back the way we came and wondering how the track magically got longer, when in reality we just moved to a new spur of the line. But now you get to enjoy watching both of us get confused.
Another track.
No, just ground. The other side, I think. Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
Not going very far right now.
As you can see, we're zipping along 100 miles an hour.
It's how they make it worth your while. You get to sit behind the train for quite some time.
There's no way.
You're supposed to actually have a trip on the Flying Scotsman. You've got to actually go in the engine, don't you? Because it's just the carriage behind the Flying Scotsman. And you get to feel what it feels like to be pulled by it. They're very fancy carriages, those armchairs were. Yeah. Cost a fair bit though.
Yeah. Fast carriers, you get longer roll.
We're going backwards now already. We've not even done a mile yet. I could have walked this far.
I didn't recognise the place when we got there.
God knows where we're going now.
That may way though.
Going back, it's all over.
Oh, we're going on a different track.
We're the same right now, like, you know.
We're on the other track, so maybe we go back on a different line.
Being optimistic.
I think we go further, hopefully, on this side.
What are you talking about, you fool?
Oh no, it's not a different track. This is the one we came in on. We went past this.
Duh, shut up.
Not bad meal there. Not bad
I
meal.
hope that isn't it.
And the blue belt further down, when you're going towards Beeston, that's, you know.
We weren't going back the way we came, but we were joining the rest of the Great Central Railway.
Right.
I don't know where I'm to end.
It wasn't very far at all, was it?
Calling the blue belt.
I thought it was supposed to be 10 miles down the track. It is, we're doing that now, you wally. I think we came this way. No, we didn't. I didn't really pay that much attention to where we were going because I was waiting for it to speed up a bit. And that's exactly where the problem lies. You get lots of people waiting by the sides of the tracks to take pictures. I feel like a celebrity. Apart from the fact they're not here to see me. I don't think we did come this way. You're right, we didn't. I thought by now we'd be back at the station if we had.
Duh, you're real quick.
Oh, so we're doing the rest of the journey now. Right. We'll go back on diesel then and then do that smaller bit back to the station. It was at this point we had a look on the map and realised what had happened. Got that nice steam engine smell. Seem to be slowing down again. This was because we were about to slide through Rushcliffe Halt Station. We're at another station.
Not Sheffield. Yeah, well, my friend, her daughter, her granddaughter's got that was the function. And the firm we went to,
Just thinking about it.
Thomas the Tank Engine song or something.
It sounds like
So door. I've heard of the engine. She said that, didn't she? Yeah. Just put the camera down and then something interesting comes up. Oh. See, camera off, something interesting. lovely tunnel and we go back a different way.
Years like not on the sort of from that end. Keep her own house.
He's got an old.
Any cold drinks or snacks?
And then he's
Got our roll thing we can have.
Yeah, if you want it.
Might have it.
It's high class cuisine.
Yeah.
Emily on tells about that. I think
Yeah, we take Stella, Frankfurt, red wine, white wine.
That's it, thank you.
Water down there.
No, she never wants to go. That's what she's into.
She's always been
I think that's it. Back again.
Because you've got Midland Main Line heading here. That's where they're building this bridge.
Oh, they're building a bridge for it, are they?
Carry it on. Link up with the Great Central Rail.
That'll be good. Have to have another ride when they finish that bit.
last time we went there with my brother-in-law's wedding.
playing Arsenal. And we won 3-1.
And we're on our way back. Diesel powered.
No, I think they've done good side of it. I've seen them in Salford for a couple of seasons, come right up, haven't they? Run by Man U, I thought Bill Neville and Giggs.
Bit of a different noise.
The people that she was sort of went with,
26
those people.
See if I can capture the tunnel.
Yeah.
It's not as smooth as the steam engine. It jolts about a bit and it's a lot blooming louder.
Yes, that's the one.
Like I'm filming an advert for Pepsi Max.
Today's sponsor.
I really like Pepsi. It's hard to drink it with the label sticking outwards. Tunnel. No clouds of steam this time though. Just choking fumes of diesel.
Chinese. Next week in the bushway, not
We'll have a look around, see if there's anything else there. See how much the train is. If you want to have a little go on the mini one, might be nice. And then we started to go back again.
yeah, the white line on the corner is still there.
We're leaving that bit of track behind that we were on now. That's what we came in on, I think.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't come on that bit at all. Look.
Trying to get the blue bag,
We do a lot.
square like that.
When their nature is
This is the junction.
it's a walk from our house.
Oh, here we go.
That's where we came
Get
from.
down there to the nature.
On that line.
We were paying attention this time and realised where the junction was.
I think it's 4 quid now.
And we're back.
Yes, I'll have it at this door here, so but I'll come back down.
But in the cathedral itself, or
Yes, here we go. We've got the long walk back down the platform again. That was a very pleasant ride, although somewhat confusing at the very beginning. You need a mini train to get to the other end of the platform.
I got told off being on the train a while back.
Everyone waiting to get on. Must go back and forth quite a lot during the day then. After that journey, it was imperative that we found the toilets, and the only ones we knew were back where you wait to board the train. So a good view up there.
On the bus,
Yeah.
You get a good all round.
Yeah. After our pit stop, it was back through the marquee to have a look around. They had various Flying Scotsman related items. And now it's time to have a look around what else there is. Let's have a look up the bus, see what it's like. Might get a good view up there from the bus, if there's room.
That's why I have a hat on all the time.
I don't think there's a platform ticket available. I'm not sure, to be honest.
It's a bit of a squeeze. It's a very tight angle. If you don't like it when your pressure cooker releases pressure, look away now. Ooh. Well, I put my camera up in the air at the right moment, but my God, that hurt my ears.
Oh God, yeah.
That was so loud, it made me nearly jump off the side of the bus. It was then time for everyone else to start boarding. The bus is not wheelchair accessible. Oh.
578,000.
Oh, I've got a good view.
Yeah.
I can go inside there as well.
And in the sunshine.
Have a quick look. Look, the bus has got Skegness on that one.
Yeah.
And Derby. Little Ruddington. £1 per ride. Hello, 2 please.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have we got enough room for legs? Are you in?
I'm in, sort of. Yeah, most of it's in anyway.
It's a little bit of a tight squeeze.
There he is.
I think I'm going forwards. Oh, yes.
Grown in a bit.
Just this carriage, isn't it? Well, I can feel those tracks on the seat.
Yes, yeah.
They didn't say if there was a weight limit. Oh, tunnel. It's speedy.
Yeah. Faster than the Flying Scotsman.
Yeah, it is. We're on the mini Flying Scotsman. It's alright for a £1.
Good for a £1.
Yeah.
Get nothing for a £1.
No. If you wish to see the full uncut version of the train journeys, then make sure to check out my other channel, MrCyberHeart Extra. I'll link it in the description below. Let me know in the comments what you think of this day out, and if you've been. I really enjoyed myself and look forward to coming back. They've got another different track there, I guess, that's raised.
Yeah, that's for the ones where you have to dangle your legs over
down,
the side. Yeah.
That was fun. I like that.
I'll try and stand up first.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, it's good, that.
So,
If you'd like to go behind something different, yeah, welcome. Yeah, that'd be appreciated.
Jackie, these have already been with us. Can you put them on a different train?
Do you want to go on the 5-inch one over there?
Yeah, could do.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
It's a different route.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
Make you go across in a minute. I know you today, straight down.
Cheers.
thanks so much.
We got the paparazzi on board, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't forget what's the tunnel was. You've got
Yeah, I'll put it down near the tunnel.
keep your eye on it, yeah?
I appreciate the warning. I wouldn't like to decapitate my camera. We sat for a little bit because the train had to build up some steam. Luckily, this one had more comfortable seats. Here we go, I think. And we're off. Thank you very much. I'm not expecting all this today. It's been nice. One off the North Yorkshire Moors. Oh, it's off the North Yorkshire Moor. We took a little look inside their emporium, basically a gift shop. It was hot and time for cheeky ice cream. Dangerous things, these. Very nice though. It was time to go home, but not without a drive past from the Flying Scotsman, the mini one. And that's it for this vlog. We had a great time and I'd love to hear what you think in the comments. And if you want an extended version of the main train ride or the miniature ones, check out my other channel, MrCyberHeart Extra. Tatty bye.